Straight Up Tennessee family, what's good, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up Tennessee, man. We live on a Monday, and guess what, man? It's just your boy Ruck riding solo today. That boy Sell is out of pocket, and that boy Turn is not hopping on today. But y'all, we are now 26. I repeat, 26 days away until it's football time in Tennessee, man. I cannot wait to dive into today's show. Obviously, we were going to have the defensive fantasy football draft tonight. However, I'm not going to do that by myself because I would win, period. So we're going to reshoot that. We might push it till next Monday because it's so lit when we do the draft live. But tonight and today, what you're getting is major news out of Knoxville. Obviously, really hurts. This one hurts, man. Jordan Thomas out for the rest of the year. What does this mean for that room? What does that mean for the star position for 2024? I got a lot of takes that I'm going to drop on you first thing in the show today. But also, who's surprising us right now? Because I'm going to tell you one thing when the show starts right now. The only thing that I keep seeing is Nico to Brazil highlights. So who else is surprising on Rocky Top so far during fall camp? It's your boy Ruck in the building. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Straight Up Tennessee, baby. It's the Monday Rundown. Let's get it.
First play, second quarter, touchdown Tennessee. That throw's intercepted. Pierce down the sideline. Touchdown.
Yo, happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to Straight Up Tennessee today, man, on the Monday Rundown. Y'all know what to do, man. It's the top of the show. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you never miss a video. Share. Go ahead and share this thing out right now. We live on Facebook tonight as well. So what's up, Facebook family? But you already know, man, my YouTube family, we are climbing to 1K subs here on YouTube. Instagram followers are going bananas, all because I said Tyler Bray was in my top 5 quarterbacks. Like, bruh, it is just my top 5. I did not say he was this was the top 5 quarterbacks because I would have said it completely different. I said, in my opinion, go watch the reel. I said, in my opinion, Tyler Bray is top 5 UT quarterbacks of all time. Key thing was in my opinion. Okay, I said it and I still believe it because T-Bray was cold like that. But what's good, man? Let's go to the chat real quick. My boy Lil Clout, what's good? Straight Up fam, what's up, my boy? Boo is about to step up in a big way. You're not wrong. Dylan Elam says, I feel like Will Brooks is going to get some run early, but Boo will win the job over once he gets the butterflies out. Let me sit right here for just a second. I saw Boo play when he was at Bradley. I know it's high school football. I don't think he's going to have butterflies. I feel like he's just built like that, Dylan. He's just a dog. You seen the highlight reel on Instagram a day or so ago. He's breaking up a pass and just getting up, getting nasty with people. That's just his personality. This is just what he does. Football is just what he does. And so it's going to be hard for me to say anything is going to keep Boo Carter off the field because he is so dynamic in the return game. But then you say, hey, Jordan Thomas is out. You're going to have to play. That just lights a fire even more under him, if you ask me. But again, we still don't know what that's going to be because I got a lot of things that I want to talk about with that position specifically. A lot of things I'm hearing on Rocky Top from the inside and things like that. So we'll see. But I agree. I think Will Brooks will get some run, but ultimately it's Boo's job to lose. Clout says Nico's got so many weapons to utilize on offense. Yes, sir. He also says top five. And here's what Dylan says. He said, that's true. but the staff has shown favoritism in the upper cast. And I think Willie Martinez and I think Tim Banks, they trust. There's a difference. I don't know if it's favoritism more than it's just trust. I feel like they just trust if you got a JR or an SR in front of your name. They just trust you more. And obviously, trust builds volumes and it builds a lot of chemistry along the lines, right? So I think it's more trust than maybe favoritism because at the end of the day, they know who's the most talented. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no way that you can put Will Brooks on the field and Boo Carter on the field and tell me who's not more talented. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, that's crazy. They know who's the most talented. But let's dive into this real quick. Since we're already kind of talking about it, first thing on the top of the show today, let's talk about the Jordan Thomas injury. It's not the news we wanted to see, right? It wasn't the news we wanted. But at the same time, it goes back to the trust thing that I was just talking about. I think the Jordan Thomas injury is blown up a little too much. Jordan Thomas is a great football player. Do not get me wrong. But we still don't really know who Jordan Thomas is. That's just me. I could be wrong. But before the year, I couldn't tell you how big of a loss this is legitimately. I think that he was definitely going to be the starter. And I think that because he has experience on the field, he was going to be the starter. But again, we didn't truly know how good or if he was that good based off of the games he played. You know, Jordan's been injured more than he's played. He's been injured in a lot of games. Shoulder injury was hurting him. Now it's the knee. We didn't know how good he actually was anyways. And so now my attention points to the rest of the people who could fill that role, right? We talked about Boo Carter. We talked about Will Brooks, but we didn't talk about somebody who's also been around for a long time, who also has been pretty injury prone in his volunteer career, but a guy who I genuinely think could be the starter over Will Brooks and Boo Carter. And that is number 14, Christian Charles. I'm hearing a lot of talk about Christian Harrison. That's why I say Christian Harrison. I'm sorry, which I'll talk about him in a minute. Rodney Harrison's son, Christian Harrison, obviously a DB at Tennessee. He's been moving around a lot, but I'm hearing that he has kind of emerged and we'll see some clock. But Christian Charles is a guy that has been he's been an anomaly kind of guy, right? He started at safety his freshman year due to some injuries, moved to corner, played a lot of corner his sophomore year, got hurt, and now has another opportunity to see the field in a lot of time. Christian Charles has seen a lot of SEC football. Christian Charles got the perfect body to play the star position. He's physical. The thing that always happened with Christian Charles is what we saw when he moved to the corner position. He always just kind of felt a little out of place and out of position to make a play. And I think that's due to because that wasn't his natural position. They just have moved him around so much because he is such a good football player as far as a good defensive back. And so I think now with this move, obviously it hurts. It hurts us. We didn't want Jordan to be out. But the move doesn't hurt us. It doesn't hurt us in the sense of we don't have guys to play, right? I think now you have an opportunity to fully see what Christian Charles could potentially do. Dylan, I see what you said right here. Is Christian Charles the only defensive back left from the Pruitt regiment? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Sorry, guys, I'm drinking a little water. Your boy throat a little dry. Yes, he is, bro. He signed to Tennessee in 2020. Played a lot. Actually, you know what? He was recruited by Tennessee, right? But his year one was with Heupel because he committed in 2020. His first year was in 2021. So I don't know if you can say that he was a part of the Pruitt. I guess Pruitt was his recruitment, right? I mean, like he was recruited by him, but he stuck with Tennessee through the Josh Heupel transition and played his freshman year. Obviously, that was due to a lot of people leaving, but he still played. and you got to respect it. He got a lot of minutes. And so here's what Dylan says. He says it says a lot that they let him stay as far as Christian Charles. Little Clout says Charles should definitely be given at least a shot for the spot, but best man wins the battle. And I think that's what's brought so much attention to the roster this year is there's so much competition in every position. I saw a clip today of the Players Lounge with Dante Thornton and Caleb Webb, and they were just talking about how competitive their room is and how you can't double anybody in this receiver room this year. And it's going to be so much fun playing. Dante's excited to play the outside. We talked a lot about that with him. We'll release that show next Wednesday. It's going to be fire. I can't wait for y'all to listen to that, man. It was a great show with Dante again. That's a homie, man. That's my dog. But, just talking about the depth in every position, this is definitely Heupel's deepest roster because it's almost a complete 100% Josh Heupel roster, right? So it's another thing to get excited about. We're getting closer and closer to fully only seeing guys that Josh Heupel has recruited. That's what we want. At the end of the day, that's what we want. We are done with the Pruitt era in full. I'm done with it. And Christian Charles, yeah, you may have been recruited by Pruitt, but you a Heupel baby. That's what I'm going to say. He's a Heupel baby. He's been developed by Josh Heupel and staff. So, fact of the matter is Jordan Thomas is out for the year. But there's even more guys who have been limited or have been sitting out. Obviously I have a VolQuest of subscription. I love it. I listen to it. I read a lot of the updates because it helps me fulfill the need of you guys on the Straight Up Tennessee family. And so here's the injury report as of today. Cameron Seldon is still limited from his injury back in spring. Mike Matthews was a little bit more involved today on a Monday. Jordan Thomas, obviously, he's out for the year. Lance Hurd has been seen wearing a knee brace, but he was in all of the one-on-one drills today, played a lot better, did a lot more, moved a lot better. His mobility looked good. He's still wearing a knee brace, but I think now it's becoming more precautionary rather than, hey, I am actually injured. So Lance Hurd is looking on the up. Jordan Burns has been limited. The Temple transfer in Jalen McMurray, who is going to see some clock. He's going to play because, again, he is a transfer junior. That experience gives some type of edge to players in the portal. He's been a little limited. Dante Thornton, limited, said that he played a lot in the team periods, but again, in some of the individual things, just kind of looking around, walking around, and not truly being in every single moment of it. The beauty of this, guys, is limited does not mean out. Okay, I need y'all to hear me. Limited does not mean out. Limited is that Josh Heupel has done this before. Josh Heupel played in the NCAA. Josh Heupel almost won a Heisman. Josh Heupel won a national championship. Do you think that he doesn't know what it takes to get players who may be a little injury prone to the finish line for the season? It's limiting their practice reps so that the wear and tear and the accumulation of hits, the accumulation of reps does not stack up over the game reps that we truly need these guys to play in. That is what limited means, okay? So I said Dante Thornton, John Campbell's been a little limited as well, and then obviously another guard in Andre Carrick have been limited. Cooper Mays has been a full go. Spraggs has been a full go. That has been encouraging. You see what I'm saying? And so it's very important that us as Vol fans, we stay the course, people. Stay the course. Don't act like, hey, these guys are just injury prone or they can't do this, they can't do that. Just stay the course and we're going to be fine. Guys are limited because Josh Heupel is smart. Guys are limited because Heupel has done this before. Guys are limited only for the fact that we need them for 12 to 15 games. That's what we need. Let's see what the chat says, man. Lil Clout says, no matter what, we have the depth, though. Yes, that's 100%. We have depth forever. Clout says, Pruitt went to go get milk and Heupel adopt. You stupid. That's funny. Dylan Elam also says, I'd rather have Hurd limited like Coop. Those guys are way too important to risk an injury. Also says, got to keep tread on the tires. And Clout says, stay calm and Vol on. That leads us perfectly into who I personally think, man, who have been the early surprises in this spring, or not spring, sorry, in this fall camp. Obviously, Chris Brazel is one of them. Every highlight I've seen on Vol Football's Instagram is Nico to Braz, deep ball, curls, slants, deep post. It don't matter. I did see Jermod McCoy catch a nasty pick on a ball that was thrown to Brazel that Brazel didn't make an adjustment on, and Jermod McCoy went to get that thing. Boy, I was like, that boy looked like Cameron Sutton. How many people know about that Cam Sutton at Tennessee? Cam Sutton at Tennessee, that boy was Himothy Sutton. That boy was nice from freshman year till he left. From 23 to 7. You feel me? He was him. And I loved watching him play. And when I saw that clip of Jermod McCoy, I was like, okay. Willie going to get guys who can make it happen themselves, and they can just go make a play on the ball. That is what we've been missing back there. We got a lot of guys who on College Football 25, it would be physical. They're physical corners. Bro, we need some ball hawking corners. Man, forget being physical. Yes, we need you to tackle. Go get the football, man. We need more turnovers. We got the D-line to be nasty, but we need them DBs to go get that ball. Dylan Elam says Edwin Spillman coming along fast is huge. More and more depth at linebacker and a talented depth at that. Yeah. I want to ask the chat this because I really don't know. Do we think that there's a possibility for T-Lander, Carter? Is it like on the depth chart? Is it going to be listed T-Lander or Carter and then Keenan Peely? Or is Jeremiah T-Lander the starter, right? What do y'all think? I'm very interested because I've heard nothing but praise about Jeremiah. He's surprising me because I knew he would be special, but I thought the hype in the class was Arion, and he's looking incredible coming back from injury. I don't know if y'all have seen a picture of this kid. Last year, he looked like he was ready, and now he's times 3. The boy got muscles popping out of his lymph nodes, man. I was like, this dude looked like a Megazord or something, bro. Like, what they got them boys eating? That's kind of where my head went. It was like, what in the world are these boys eating? Dylan Elam said, Coach N said he's planning on rotating linebackers. He did that a lot at Washington too. Well, that's going to be a fun room to play in then, you know? Everybody's going to get a chance to snap. Jalen Smith, can't wait to see him. I'm hearing a lot of good things about the 5-star, I'm hearing a lot of good things about the 5-star DN Jordan Ross from Alabama. I think he's going to be special, but offensively, man, all I'm hearing about is Chris Brazel. I'm hearing Chaz Nimrod is making noise. Haven't seen or heard a lot about Squirrel White, and I think it's very intentional. You know, we know Squirrel White is a leader. Haven't heard a lot about Brew either, right? You know he's starting. You know Squirrel White is starting. And you also know on the outside that the starter more than likely is going to be someone between the lines of Caleb Webb, Dante Thornton, and Chris Brazel, because they have moved Chaz Nimrod to the slot now. That's a dangerous receiver room. Braylon Staley made a heck of a catch on Instagram. I saw that play. He reached out with one hand, brought it in with one. Ooh, I was like, this receiver room, bro, is nasty. Now, I'm just excited. I'm very, very excited to see more, right? I think, obviously, this Friday, they have a scrimmage. And it's going to be really big because it's the first scrimmage of fall camp. It's at night in Neyland. We're going to see a lot of stuff from it. We're going to see a lot. But the biggest thing is going to be, how does the offense perform? Because obviously, whenever there's a first scrimmage, typically the defense outshines the offense. But now it's fall. Can the offense get it along so that we don't have reports of The defense just looks so good, and then our offense looks bad because everybody in Vol Nation has BVS, and they just think, oh, when the defense is doing this, the offense is just terrible. Y'all people don't understand practice sometimes. Dylan England says, honestly, the less noise we hear about the starters is better. Business as usual. You're right, my boy. You're right. You are 100% right. I also think, too, that there's so many times where people get so caught up in, well, why am I not hearing about this? And why am I not seeing this? And oh my gosh, Nico threw a bad ball. Y'all, calm down. It's practice. Like, yes, we want game reps. Yes, we want every ball to be completed. But who wouldn't know Nico more than the defense? They're playing against him every single day. Sometimes I think people don't think. I really think at times we just fanning and just sound honestly stupid. Honestly, just completely stupid. Not a game, Dylan. Not a game. Practice. Not a game. Adrian said, what's good? What's up, my boy? Member of the channel, man, has been a member of the channel for such a long time. If y'all haven't joined the channel, man, it's literally $2. Like, come on, man. Join the channel. Be a part of the Straight Up Tennessee family. Hop in our Discord chats because it's about to kick up right now. 26 days, y'all. What makes you most excited about the year? Obviously, Nico is exciting. Obviously, the different transitions are the different positions who we haven't been necessarily that great in. Now we've got depth there, specifically at cornerback, linebacker, defensive line. What is exciting here? Shut up, bro. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry for yawning, man. Shout out to the boy Adrian with the super chat, $10 super. I mean, listen, doesn't even leave a comment, just drops the super, man. Shout out to you, my boy. I appreciate you as always, man. Y'all can drop a super too, man. Drop a super chat, man. We trying to build this thing, man. Trying to get to that 1K. And once we get to 1K, it ain't stopping. We also got a Straight Up Tennessee giveaway. If anybody in the chat can wear like a large to extra large hoodie, let me know. Hit me on Instagram. I'm going to send you a Straight Up Tennessee hoodie for free. Yep. Let me know because I got one. I got a couple. I'm going to need y'all to let me know. Dylan says this when I asked the question about what makes you excited. Dylan says, I'm just ready for football, man. NBA season was trash. Baseball natty was great, but I'm not a huge baseball guy. I need some football in my life. Yep. We need football in our lives, man. It is going to be a great fall, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Saturdays on Rocky Top. Dylan, I need to see you this year, bro. You need to pull up again if you get the opportunity. If not, I understand because that's literally across the entire state. But I'll be there for most of them. I think the only two I'm not going to is Kent State and UTEP, more than likely. So, but there's just so much to look forward to, y'all. It's a brand new era, literally. No more Joe Milton, no more Hendon Hooker. This is a new era now. And the next 2 years will be fun. But patience is still key. Adrian says, definitely need that XL. Well, bro, you know what to do. Hit me on Instagram. I got you. I need everybody in Straight Up Tennessee family, and I need everybody right now. My boy Dylan says this, thinking about Bama this year. Got me and Emily some cigars. Hey, bro, listen, man. The fact that we play Alabama and Florida back-to-back weeks at Neyland Stadium, that just made my stomach just bubble a little bit like of excitement. Back-to-back bangers like that. Ooh, boy, that's gonna be 2 crazy weekends in Knoxville, Tennessee, bro. It's gonna be two nasty weekends, okay? And if you come to one of them, you basically went to both because it's gonna be a how many hours are in a week? 24, 48, 72, 90. It's gonna be a whole week bender, bro. Like people, if you beat Florida, then people just gonna camp out and wait till Saturday because game day's coming back for Tennessee and Alabama, and it's just gonna be turned up. It is going to be a Tennessee bender. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be crazy. I could not believe it, but Sun Belt Billy ain't ready. You ain't lying. Let's see what they said. Southern Streams Fishing says, I love having mostly afternoon and night games all season. You know, I like even more than that. That 3:30, man, 3:30, 4 o'clock is classic. I feel like that's the perfect time of day, especially late September, early October. It's been hot all day. The sun is going down, and then by the time the game is over, it feels good outside. It turned into a night game, like the Alabama game in 2022. Yeah, first of all, that was the longest game I have ever been in, bro. 52-49, like back and forth, a lot of points scored, a lot of penalties. Um, but by the time it was over, it's pitch black dark, bro. It was just, yeah, that 3:30, 4 o'clock slot. That's the money for me. I love, excuse me, that's my spot. Dylan says 3:30 is perfect. Enough time to tailgate and can still leave at a reasonable time. That's right. That's true. That's the best time to me, man. It's perfect. I like night games. I like night games more when I lived in Knoxville, right? Because you don't really care at that point. You're like, it's cool. But like have not been home and not living at home anymore. Um, it takes forever, right? You're just like, I don't necessarily feel like going home, but like I really do want to go home. And so, yeah, like night games when you live in Knoxville, best thing ever. Because then you don't feel you're not in a rush to leave. You know what I mean? Like you're not in a rush at all. It's like fourth quarter, 5 minutes left. Sure, I know I'm gonna get in some traffic. Let's go sit in the traffic. You know what I mean? Like it's not that big of a deal. So um but y'all, let me check this out real quick. On Wednesday, we're going to be dropping a straight up Tennessee Titans show. Me and the boy EJ Medina shot a show on Tennessee Titans earlier this week. And so that's going to drop on Wednesday. Get your popcorn ready because we got a lot of hot takes on the Titans. Very excited about the Titans, but also just questioning kind of what's going to happen now with DeAndre Hopkins out. That hurts. But EJ doesn't think the Titans are going to win more than 5 games. I was like, you're losing your mind. I think they can. I could be the one losing my mind. Who knows? Tune into that show on Wednesday. If you are a member of the channel, that has already been released to you, so you can watch it right now. It'll be live for everybody else on Wednesday. And then obviously, man, you already know what it is. Friday, Chop It Up Friday. We'll be back. Me, Sel. Hopefully the boy Turn will be back. It's going to be fire, man. I'm very excited. Dylan also says there's Traylon Burks breakout incoming. We talk about that, Dylan. I'm not going to spoil what I said, but we talk about Traylon Burks, and you might not like the take. It's okay, though. But y'all already know what it is, man. It's straight up Tennessee, baby. It's your boy, Ruck in the building. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Thank you for tapping in tonight on the quick live show. You know, it's fun doing these when you're solo, but it's better when you got the crew because then we just get in here and cut up the whole time. And so, love the chat. Absolutely love y'all, man. Y'all know what to do right now. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. Everything straight up Tennessee or straight up TN. And y'all already know what it is, man. We'll see y'all back. Hey, check in Wednesday. Tennessee, straight up Tennessee Titans show. And then on Friday, you already know what it is, man. It's Chop It Up Friday. We love y'all. We appreciate the love and support. We'll see you on Wednesday, and then we'll see you back on Friday, man. You already know what it is. It's straight up Tennessee, baby. We out.